What's up, CC Nation? It's your girl Chaz. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then welcome. By the title of this video, it's gonna be kind of like an update video, guys. And I have my trusty laptop. This is new. This is my laptop. It is a rose gold, and this came out last year. We got it for a good deal at the pawn shop. Wish I could see it, but it's like rose gold. It's really beautiful. If I'm screaming, it's because like copyright music is playing. My sister's like playing copyright music. Also, guys, I have these natural fried. Ooh, I'm sorry, I just spit. I just spat. There we go. Strawberry freeze dried delicious snacks. I got these. So I'll be eating these because I'm getting a snack until I make my dinner later. And then we have a chocolate chip Cliff Bar. This is okay, but I'm still kind of getting my taste buds back. So yeah, I have that. So today it's gonna be an update video. Before I do the blah 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 blah, you know, the talking, let's go ahead and swipe into that intro. Hi guys. Hi. What's up? Alright, so I'm gonna tell you where you guys have been at school. And like I said, I like to film when no one's around. I'm pretty sure I said that in some videos. But I like to film when no one's around. Let me go ahead and pop these open. Show you guys what it looks like. They're just strawberries. They still taste like strawberries. They're just crunchy. I like texture. I like crunchy texture. Sorry, my watch keeps doing that. But basically, guys, what I was saying before was I like to film when no one's around. And filming when no one's around is a little hard because my parents are always at the house. Always. So I also been focused in school because I was failing my science class. Which, if I fail the science class, I have to take one next year, a science class next year. I'll retake that class. This year, once I complete that science class, I will have 4 science credits. 4 science credits. Next year, I only have 5 classes. If I choose not to take Spanish, if I had chose not to take Spanish next year, I will only have 4 classes. Let's get it. I finished my pathway this year. That's lovely. I'm going to finish this year so I can take the end of pathway assessment, where I'm really hyped. Because my pathway is programming, which is kind of what I want to do with my life, but I'm not sure. My mom has been nagging me about it. It's crazy. It really is. Because like programming, you know, it's fun and whatnot. But it's fun. I chose pathway. It was easy. Because I understand the basics and stuff. But basically I was saying, I've been focusing on school, and I don't have time to film. And so, my school's on hybrid learning, basically. And basically what hybrid learning is first, let's go into why we have hybrid learning now. It's because our cases were getting so bad in my school. We were getting like 3 cases, and like people were disappearing out of my school because of contact tracing. So basically that happened. I do hybrid learning. So some of us come on Monday and Wednesdays, which is group A, which is me. And then group B is Tuesday and Thursdays. And while they're not at school, I still do my schoolwork. I just do it on my computer, which is why I got a new computer. And then Fridays, everybody's at home. Everybody's at home doing work. I'm right now on break. My break started Wednesday. We're on break, which is amazing. We're on break. Man, this is a good time. They are really good. And they're good for you. Non-polished. I read the nutritional facts. I got a cut right there. But because I felt it when I was doing this. But I've been focusing on my GPA and whatnot. I'm not took the ASTs or the ACTs yet, but I do plan to take the SATs. Sorry, I'm on my computer looking at stuff. But I do plan to take it. I'm about to tell you guys my GPA right now, but I have to log into, you know, Infinite Campus. This is what I use, my school district uses to check grades. So I'm just logging in. So I'm gonna tell you what my grades are right now. And I'll tell you my GPA. In American Literature, my final grade is a 95. That's actually really good. In Geometry, my final grade is an 83. I'm not very good at geometry, so it is what it is. Next class, Physio Science. So a lot of people said they took an 8th grade. I just have not taken an 8th grade. So physical science, I take physical science. The reason I didn't take geometry last year when I was a sophomore. Golly, I'm trying to remember. My brain's like, oh, let's remember what grade I'm in, because I don't remember. Because my mind's just like, just going through the days, like loopy. But my ice maker, lovely. I love how you like to show up when I'm filming. But basically what I was saying was I should have took geometry last year, but 8th grade messed me up. Because I ended up taking foundations of algebra in 9th grade. I wouldn't took foundations in algebra in 9th grade if my 8th grade teacher didn't mess me up. I'm not gonna say her name, but she was very rude and disrespectful to me. And I did not want to go to class. My mother didn't like her, and my mother likes everyone. She likes almost everybody. She says she doesn't like you, then you have to be so disgusting, such a awful human being for my mother not to like you. It was my father. Who cares? He doesn't like most people, just like I don't. But I failed that class but passed the milestone, and I end up not. So that messed me up. So I ended up with foundation algebra instead of taking algebra 1 my 9th grade year. So that's how that worked. Which is, it's fine. I'm taking algebra 2 next year instead of this year, and it doesn't matter. And most people, after they take algebra 2, they take college readiness or P-Calc, you know, all that blah that nobody cares about. But I have a 73 in there because, yeah. It's not hard. Her tests are hard. Programming, absent society, guys. Final grade, 90, guys. I have a 90 because I didn't turn last semester. I didn't turn in an assignment. I forgot about it, and then when I realized it, I did not want to turn it in still. Spanish 1. In my school, 10th, 9th grade, no one could take Spanish. Well, it's the reason we couldn't take Spanish in 9th grade because it's all at high school. Because when I was in 9th grade, we had 9th grade campus, and then you had 10th, 11th, 12th. But now we're all together now. They started, I think it started when I was a sophomore. So last year they put them all together because they created new buildings and everything. So now 10th, 11th, 12th are all together now. When I was in 9th grade, they weren't. So they couldn't take Spanish because it's at the other school building, and there's only certain classes you can go to that school building for, that you can go to the other school. So Spanish was the one of them. So most people ended up taking it last in sophomore year. I ended up taking it in my sophomore year either because my counselor wouldn't let me. But she's not my counselor anymore this year, so let's go. Sorry guys, I'm talking so fast. This is Study Skills 2. This actually should have been Study Skills 3 because my freshman year, I don't know what 9th grade class that going on in 9th grade campus, whatever. Freshman year I took Study Skills 1. Last year, it said that was Study Skills 1. So I apparently took Study Skills 1 twice, which I passed both classes, so it don't matter. And I Study Skills 3. And I take Study Skill 2 this year, which is weird. I have 99 in that class. U.S. History, I have a 9D, which is really, really good. And I have to take an end of course test in U.S. History and American Literature. Now I'm going to go to my academic plan and start telling y'all more. Let me open this clipboard. I'm starving. I'm trying to wait until like 1 to eat because I just ate. I was like, a meal, and I don't like to eat back to back like this. This looks so nasty. Y'all can see this looks so freaking nasty, but it tastes so good. But right now I'm checking my academic plan. I flip my laptop and see. So I can already see what classes I'm taking next year. So they put their stuff in February, and it's February. Today is February 12th. February. So I can see what I'm taking next year, what I'm not taking. Oh. First, next year I'm taking American Comp, which is American Composition. I'm taking Algebra 2 next year, like I told y'all. And so the way the social science class, or social studies, or history, they split up. One semester you do this and one semester you do that. First semester either you do American government or econ. You do one of the other. Depends on who your teacher is and all that, but you still have the same teacher, but you just kind of switch. Y'all change what you learn about, which is pretty cool. I don't like learning the same thing all year long. I really don't. And then I'm taking Spanish too. That's about it. I know I'm taking study skills next year. That part hasn't popped up here yet. So it's study skills, math science, literature, social studies, study skills. It's 5 classes. In my school, you're required to have 7. You have always take 7 classes. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do work-based learning, which causes. Let me cover my mouth. Hold on. I'm trying to look at this real quick. But work-based learning is basically where you get credits for like going to work and you get paid. If your school does not have that, that's my school has it. You gotta take it in your junior, senior, depends on your credit. Junior, it's this year. I didn't have it in my schedule. Next year, free. Because I didn't know my computer science class counted as a science. And I believe he told me that, but I just couldn't remember. I believe my teacher really did tell him. Which my computer teacher is the man. If you know that. I had him 2 years in a row. Had him twice last year. What we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna look at a detailed summary of all the classes I took. And tell you how many credits I'll have. I have more credits than I need, but you have to take the required classes, which is okay, cool. So, by the end of the school year, year 6 is gonna have 27 credits. I only need 23 to graduate, but I have to take the required classes too, so it is what it is. It really is. It's gonna take forever to edit, but whatever. But yeah, it's actually in my class for next year and whatnot. I'm trying to do really good in my I'm sorry, I'm looking at this and I was just like, what? I get it now. I get it now. I see how they have this divided up. So for science, you have to take, physical science. These are the classes, one class, you have to take 4. You could either take physical science, physics, chemistry, environmental science. I took 9 science in 9th grade. Earth systems or AP. But apparently my computer class has a science class. I don't know. I guess because computers technically is a foreign language, but it should have counted as a foreign language. I'm not science. And the next thing, it is so nasty, I'm talking my mouth full, but now I'm gonna look at my GPA. My characteristic is not finished, so it only shows my so far my work from my 9th and 10th grade year, not my 11th grade, which is my junior year. It has not showed that yet. So I'm gonna look at this. I've looked at this. I think I don't think it changed. But the internet in my house is so freaking slow sometimes. Really? Really? I'm sorry. So the reason I said really is because my Georgia history class I took in 8th grade counts as a credit. Who knew? One. Let me tell you. In middle school, I didn't show up to school. In elementary school, I really didn't show up to school. I didn't go because I wasn't made to go. My parents didn't make me go to school. So if I said, oh, mom said, oh, it's raining, I don't want to take you to the bus stop, or oh, it's raining, I don't feel like taking you to school. Okay. You get back in bed and go back to sleep. That's how it is now. I actually go to school every day because I got people that want to see, and I'm not in a toxic environment anymore. Well, like, I'm not around toxic people, which technically is toxic environment. I'm dumb. But I made a 74 in that class. I don't know how, because he just gave me that grade. I'm gonna be honest, he gave me that grade because I didn't do anything. And my GPA is an 8. This is like, they do it, this is like kind of like AB, like kind of like A7, A9, this. And if you convert this GPA, which is, it says 87.6, which is basically, if you look that up, 80.6 converted into an actual GPA, I have a 3.3. Last year I had 3.5. I would have had 3.5, but my science class messed me up. This is what I have without my current year, which is junior year. I have nothing yet. I'm hoping to get a 3.6 or 7 because I want has a, I think, a 70 or 80% range of acceptance. And this college is not that far from my house either, so like, but I have at least 5, which is good to have. Because my teacher, my science teacher, since they're playing early, came up to me and was like, I'm sorry, you like see the food come out my mouth, so disgusting. It's so freaking disgusting. But she came to me, she's like, next year, do you want to take another science? I was like, no. I was gonna say yes because I was looking at forensics, but like, I want to go to work, man. I want to make my money, my moolah, guys. I don't really care. You know, forensics sound fun. Chemistry, you basically in forensics is basically, you know, crime scenes and you practice. I also wanted to take law, but I didn't have room in my schedule for that. I have room in my to do all the classes I want, like law and all that. Because let me tell you, last year my friend was in that class. He's a senior now, but he's like my older best friend. Last year, this man was researching criminals and doing a PowerPoint. Like, what? That's so exciting. I knew about Ted Bundy. I know I'm sorry, my brain just went blank. The clown killer, the killer that killed young couple. Like, I knew about every killer, and I helped him pick one. Because I like true crime stuff, so that got me really excited. I was like, and then I realized I had no room for it. I do Spanish because I haven't decided if I want to go to a 4-year college or not. So I went ahead and do Spanish because it's just in case I said, okay, I'm going to a 4-year college. But if it wasn't really, I don't know. I was also looking at 2 years and then transform into 4 years. Like, go to like a technical school, do that, and then transfer into a 4-year campus. Instead of just taking all 4 years at one place. But I don't know how well my credits will transfer. I have to look at scholarships. I do FAFSAs. I got so much stuff going on with school because I'm about to be a senior. Guys, I graduate in 2022. Here I come. Real world, here I come. I'm scared. Because I know how the real world is. The real world is. Sorry. When I try to talk fast, say word fast, it doesn't come out right. But this is going to be a really long video. But it's whatever. You guys have said y'all wanted long videos, so I'm going to give you what you want. But I'm just trying to, like, get my life together. Like, what am I going to do? Am I going to do this? Am I going to do this? I do plan to stay at home. Because my parents are okay with that. They're okay with me staying at home. Staying at home until I finish college. And, like, get a stable job. And somewhere to live. They're okay with me staying home until then. Which I love. Like, if I was going, let's say if I was going to college and then going to law school. Or going to med school or something. My parents would let me stay with them. Because I originally was planning to be a lawyer. And my parents like, okay, you can stay with me until you get, my parents like, you can stay with me until you get a stable job. Until you get a stable job. I cannot talk. Stable job. Finish your college degree. Completely. Like, to the point where you get the job you want. And you get somewhere to live. You find somewhere for you to live. Because I'm planning to save, not this money, but when I get a job in senior year, I'm going to save money because I have to get my cap and gown. I have to get, I don't think we're going to have prom. This year was supposed to be prom year, man. Because in my school, you cannot, in some schools you can go every year, 9th through 12th. No. In my school, you can't go to prom until you're in 11th or 12th grade unless someone asks you. Which is a bull. Like, really? Why can't we have one every year? Like 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Which made no sense, but that's my school for you. Guys, enough chitty chat. I love you guys. I hope y'all love my update video and, like, telling you about what I've got going on in life, what my path is, what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. Because I just thought it was a good video. It's simple. I sit down and I update you on what I have going on in my life. Because I feel like y'all are not just, like, my subscribers. Y'all are, like, my family. And I feel like if y'all, I would tell my family, excuse me, and update them on things that I have going on. But let's go ahead and end it.